Acting National President, Association of Nigeria Licensed Custom Agents, Dr. Farinto has said that there is no going back on the association AGM slated to take place in this month of March. He added that the association will conduct its National Executive Council election after the AGM, stating that the present NECO will not stay a day longer in office. Dr. Farinto hinted this during a World Press Conference organized by the association at its national secretariat in Lagos. He stated that for any ANELCA member to attend the 2023 AGM and any of the association's AGM, they must have a license or be a director of a company licensed by the Nigeria Customs Service and a corporate member of ANELCA, with a payment token of 10,000 naira being 2023 annual dues. He also added that every other dues and conditions were waived as agreed to make sure nobody is left out.
It is no longer news that the great Anaka you used to know in the past 4 years has been in crisis, and all effort to resolve the crisis have not yielded any fruitful result. You are all aware of the various court cases, about 14 in number, which we have won 13 out of them. You are equally aware of various police intervention and cases to equally address the issue, but not yet scheduled. It was based on the inability of both the courts and police to successfully resolve the Anaka crisis that the CRF was brought in. Mind you, it was not me, the Farinto, nor the NECON that brought in the council. Rather, as alliance, it was the two board heads, Alajita Mustafa and the Chukura, who approached the council in 2022 to step in and resolve the Anaka crisis based on their act which provides such intervention. Let me briefly inform you of the latest CRFN decision that has called for this slated AGM. I received a letter from the council about 3 weeks ago informing me that the CRFN has decided to intervene and be part of our AGM after the one we wanted to organize on the 2nd of February, but was stepped down due to a request from the council. In the letter, CRFN stated that both sides will provide 4 board members each to attend the AGM, while the 9th member of the board will be elected at the AGM, where both sides will provide a candidate each to stand in for the election. In line with our constitution, the composition of our board is 9. To have peace and for us to move forward, the council has suggested that each of the factions should bring in 4 members. That's our faction 4 members, their own faction 4 members, even not minding the fact that we know that they don't even have term again. But for us to move forward and to have peace. So the 9th person, there will be election at the AGM, will be elected and they will join them. And that is the only thing we can do for us to to be having peace in the association, so that it not looks as if we are rigid. I just look at it that if we now start putting in conditions, because a lot of them have not even paid for the annual due in the last 5 years. But if we want to be wicked, we now say go and pay your due up to date. It now looks as if we want to, win-chant some people, or deliberately we not want a lot of people to attend the AGM, or maybe we want to do it to favor us. And that's why I say, okay, waive every payment. Let anybody that is coming for the annual general meeting pay for only 1 year subscription of 2022, which is just 10,000 naira. So I don't know why anybody is making this. As I speak with you, over 200 of our members are registered for the 2023 annual general meeting, going through the normal process of verification and authentication of any license presented and the position of the company representative, which must be a director level in such company, and the process has been going smoothly and is still ongoing. I want to state here emphatically, and I want you to be on record that anybody that wants to attend the 2023 annual general meeting must pass through the normal process as contained in Anaka Constitution. No matter your position in Anaka, I have done mine. Despite the fact that I'm the acting president, I forwarded my 2022 license to the secretary, and I did my payment and I forwarded him the receipt. So that some people will not tell you that they have not gotten their 2023 license. I insisted that let us use 2022 license, because 2022 still valid till March ending. So I have done all I could as a leader to make sure that it is all encompassing. Appeal and appreciation. I want to use this opportunity to appeal to our members to eschew all bitterness, envy and victory, but work towards building a new Anaka as our country, Nigeria, is moving towards a new dispensation. And ANACA should do same for the betterment of our profession and industry. I also want to thank and appreciate the Sarafin and Chairman of the Council for his purposeful leadership and for giving us the olive branch to settle our problem once and for all in ANACA. I appeal to all ANACA members, let's grab this olive branch from the Council and make a lasting peace out of it. Finally, I want to appreciate all ANACA members in both the fight and plead for us to join hands together to continuously build this association house and uphold this constitutional integrity for posterity. Thank you very much. When he had a license and he claims to be this, to be that, and he's no member of ANACA, whether we like it or not, let us take my license for example. Wealthy Honey Investment Nigeria Limited is a licensed owner, licensed by the Board of Nigerian Customs Service. But the issue is, Wealthy Honey is not a person, but there are representatives in Wealthy Honey. And what ANACA constitution only says that for anybody to come and represent Wealthy Honey in ANACA, that person must be a director. And not honorary director. He must be a director who is a shareholder. But when you are talking about executive position, you must be director or the owner of the license. So what Okpara is saying does not hold water. These are the things we've been practicing. I've joined ANACA in the last 3 decades, and I know the procedure. My license was gotten, the first license was 2005. So why will anybody tell you that? And a lot of people were actually screened out for not having licenses. Even some people, I remember the last election where Mukala was the chairman of ASECO. Somebody had a license, but he was not even having 10% of the share capital. He was screened out. What are we talking about? So ANACA membership is for licensed owners or directors of license. So it's very, very expensive. Do not forget that we are calling for licensed owners who are the owners of the association to come and take a decisive decision. When you're talking about faction now, if you're talking about me, Mukala, or this level, it goes beyond that. We have a situation where over 200 people have registered to be part of the AGM. So the issue of faction does not come in. And I need to tell you that that does not mean because some group of people will not attend the AGM, or I don't want to preempt them. Maybe you have information. I want to believe they will come to the AGM. If a decision is taken, that is sacrosanct, because those are the owner of the association, and we cannot continue to, say because of sentiment. 5 people or 4 people will not hold the whole of our association to ransom. Mathematically, that number is infinitesimal. Mathematically, I stand to be corrected anywhere. If I can stood as the president, acting president of ANACA, I brought my license to Mukala. This is my 2022 license, and I register and I pay. And just so that nobody will have any excuse, and I know that this faction I've been owing about 5 years, I say wait 4 years, pay for 2001, and only for only 1 year. Somebody somewhere does not want this association to have peace. I will as well as a leader be selfish, but I believe it's only God that gives power. It's only God. But I will not sit down as still the acting president of ANACA, because when I know that it is this same association that gave us this land to allow some group of people to say they want to kill it. Anybody will just go to court, and whatever is the addition will be thrown out, and that is the end. The sitting president must call for the AGM. If you are having a NEC, the sitting president is the chairman of NEC. So if you don't own a license, that does not mean you cannot be a member of ANACA, but there are executive positions that you cannot go.
Okay.
And that's what Mukala is trying to clear.
Okay.
You can't put somebody who does not have a license to be the head of people who have licenses.
Okay.
Do you know what it takes us to renew our license on a yearly basis? This year I have paid 215,000 naira to renew my license. In all the port of the federation, I am going to pay 15,000 naira to custom. I am going to pay 10,000 naira to MPA for me to be able to operate.
Okay.
So that's what Mukala is saying. If you are not a licensed owner, you can't even hold an executive position, because the constitution is very, very clear. 2018, for a tenure of 4 years, which was supposed to have ended last year. Meanwhile, 2020, there was an addendum, an amendment to our constitution that every offices in ANACA now should be one single term. It's even possible for Tony to say he wants to come back and contest for the president of ANACA. He was not happy. We were even shortchanged. But for us to see that we move forward, that's why we say 1 term of single year and 5 years. That makes you the presidency of ANACA. That's the one. If our tenure that we were elected 2018 has expired, a board that was put in place in 2014 for a period of 6 years. Their tenure has not expired. That's the only achievement I want you to get. That your tenure starts the day you are given a mandate or appointment. We'll close the registration 72 hours to the AGM and submit the list to this council for them to verify with customs whether the list of customs licenses that were provided are genuine or not. Because I like to do my things in a very better and organized way, so that nobody will use it against us tomorrow. So I'm pleading with everybody, if you know you are a director and a member of ANACA, come down to our National Secretariat with your photocopy. The database is there to be confirmed whether your license is legal, and pay your just 10,000 naira. So nobody will have excuse that they use 50,000 naira to scare us away because they know we are owing for 5 years. And that's why I say pay only one subscription and come and attend the AGM. And I do not have control on what will happen at the AGM. But whatever the license owner, particularly the owner of the association, say, carries the day.